Hello, myself Siyam Sinha. I have completed BSc in Mathematics and qualified MBA in Entrance Examinations. I have experience of more than 1 year in teaching mathematics from class 6 to class 12. Many of my students have scored distinction marks in mathematics in their academics, and most of them have qualified Maths Olympiad in the national level. As a teacher, I understand my student strength and weakness. I prefer to teach applied mathematics among the students and to generate analytic skills to solve any real life problems. I want to promote mathematical skills among the students and teach them to link the mathematic problems with the real lives and to make it interesting. Because as a teacher, I learned that when you are not linking the problems with the real lives, it's become quite difficult. I joined Guru Shiksha because it provides a friendly atmosphere and give us the opportunity to interact with more than 5,000 students and resolve their problems and learn a lot from them. Dear friends, we are now moving to solve the question number 1 of class 8. That is written. By traveling at a speed of 48 km per hour, a car can finish certain journey in 10 hours. To cover the same distance in 8 hours, find out the speed of the car. And question is asking the speed of car. Then how can we calculate? And we all know the distance is equal to speed into time. No, here distance is constant. That means constant is that quantity that is not varying, that means not changing. So distance is a constant quantity as we have established. Okay. Now speed is given here, time is given here, and we have to find the speed and time. The speed when the time is 8 years, when the time is 8 hours. Okay. So as we all know, when the speed increase, the time decrease. So s into t, that means s into t, s is inversely proportional to 1 by t, or s into t is constant, as written there, s into t is constant. This equation s into t is constant. So when this is constant, then s1 into t1 is equal to s2 into t, and s1 is 48, t1 is 10, s2 have to find out, and t is 8 hours. After calculating, we got this value 60 hours. That means 60 kilometer per hour is our answer. Now, if here a question is we have to convert it into meter per second, then how can we convert? Then 1 kilometer per hour is 5 by 18 meter per second. If the question is asking to convert into meter per second, then we will multiply just with 55 by 18 and get our respective answers. Okay. Now look at the question number 2. Here, three numbers are in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 3, and the sum of their cubes is 4500, and find the numbers. Then question is asking find the numbers and the ratios. So how can we choose the numbers? So we have chosen three numbers, x, 2x, and 3x. Now according to question is sum of their cubes. Then cubes, as we all know, suppose x is there and we have to find its cube, then it is x power cube. No, cube of x. Cube of x. Okay. So I've written there the equations after solving x cube, 2 power q is 8 and 3 power q is 27. After solving the equations, we got x cube is 125. Now here x cube is 125. Then x is cube root of 125, and we all know the cube root of 125 is 5. So our answer is x is 5. Now here is answer is not completed. The question is asking find the numbers. Numbers is x, 2x, and 3x. Okay. So when x is 5, the first number is 5, second number is 2 into 5, that is 10, and third number is 3 into 5, 15. Okay. Okay, now let's come to this question. This looks quite complicated questions. Okay, that is, four horses are tethered with equal ropes at four corners of a square field of side 70 meters, so that they just can reach one another. Find the area left ungrazed by the horses. Now the question is here asking the four horses, as I written here horses. Four horses, they are tied within the four corners. All the four corners. That is in the row. The question is that they can just reach one another. That means one another is what? That means one horse can just reach other horse. That means just reaching another horse. That means the length of the rope that the other two horses are binding, the length of the horses, the length of the ropes to which the horse are binding is 70 meters. Their lengths. Okay, that means this one plus this one is 70 meters. Now, as written, the equal ropes. That means this length and this length is also equal, and the sum of their sum is 70. So the length of each rope is 70 by 2. That means 35. That means 35 meters. Now we have to find the area that is left ungrazed. Then at first we have to find what left area is being grazed. So how can we find? Okay. So when horse is binding in there, they will graze the fields up to which they will reach. That means this type of things. That means a quarter area, a quarter of circle. And a quarter circle, as we all know, 1/4 part of a circle. Quarter circle, that means if circle is there, quarter means 1/4 parts. Okay, and this part they will graze, this type of parts. Okay, they will graze. And other horse, this part, this part, this part. That means the four horses combinedly they will graze a circular part of area. Four horse combinedly they will graze a circular part of area. Okay, now side is mentioned 70, and we all know the area of a square is side to side. That means side is square, and 70 square is 449 meters square. This we have calculated the area of the square field. Now, if we eliminate the area that is grazed by the horse from this area, we will get those area which is not being grazed by that horses. That means simply the length of rope is 35 meters, and we all know that one horse grazed 1/4 part of circle, then four horses tied. Four horses will graze. That means one part of circle of radius 35 meters, as I mentioned here. One part. Okay, and then which part they have grazed? Then we all know that the area of the circle, is equal to pi r square. Okay, and pi value is 22/7. That is the rational number. No, after putting the values, we got this type of area. That means this area being raised by horses. After eliminating those areas from the given areas, we got this value, which is our respective answer.